Hi, and welcome to another video by Jim the Car Guy. Today we have a problem that's actually very common, not just on this Pontiac, but on a lot of cars today. You get in the car, you go to roll your window up or down, and it doesn't move. In this particular case, you can see where the window is actually partially down. They did tape the window in place, but it still slides down. I already know what the problem is. I ordered the parts for it already. And we're going to take the door apart now, and we're going to go through this together so you'll find out how to repair it yourself. 99% of the time it's a bad regulator, but we'll see once we open it up, and we'll go from there. So let me go in there. I'm going to show you what it does or does not do, and then we're going to get started on it, and we're going to get this job wrapped up and out the door and on to the next one. So come on, I'll show you what it's doing. Okay, this, as you can see, is all taped up, but listen very carefully. I don't know if you can hear that. You hear that clicking noise in there? Most of the time with something like that, the window regulator itself is broken. So just to save time, I did order the part. Now we're going to take this door apart and we're going to see what's going on. As you can see, this door has already been opened. Somebody was in here already. This is not supposed to be lined up like that. It's actually, I'm not sure exactly what's happening in there, but we're going to take out that screw right there. We're going to take off probably this bezel, comes off right here. We'll grab a screwdriver and we'll pull it off properly. We'll take that bezel off, take that screw out, and then we're going to pop all of these clips off around inside the door over here with a special tool. We'll take this door off and we'll see what's going on inside there. And of course, we will take all this crap off there too, because you can't put this back together with that tape on it. It's very sticky. So, all right, let's grab some tools and let's get started. All right, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to come in here, we're going to take out that screw, and we're going to remove this bezel right here, and then we're going to continue from there. Now the next thing we're going to do, if there's any screws in your door underneath here, you want to remove them, but in this case there is no screws, so there's nothing else that needs to come off there. I will show you one other thing. You'll have to look very closely. I don't know if you're even going to be able to see this, but down underneath here, right up inside there, there's probably a Phillips head screw inside there. I didn't look in there to see, but we're going to take that screw out there. There's nothing else underneath here. Nothing here. All right, that's it. So let's take that screw out right in there and we'll continue. Now, so we're going to take this and we're going to take off these clips underneath the bottom here. Now, if you don't have this, you can go underneath here with the screwdriver, just pry it out a little bit like this, and you come in with a pair of needle nose pliers like this, and you just put it underneath here, and you just pull it out, just like that. And another clip underneath here. So we're going to take this switch out like this, to the side. And then you push the door, the inside cover in and up. And you can take it off just like that. Now those pins I was telling you about, you see these right here? These are the push pins that you're pulling out. Now you can see this one here did not come out. It's stuck in the door or it's missing. And the same thing on this one here. So if they are missing, we're going to grab the new ones and we'll put those back in. So somebody's been in here already. So somebody's been in here already. You can see where this is taped up with gray tape. So it's possible that those pieces are actually missing already. Try not to destroy this because you will have to put this back on. It's a sound insulator. The glue on here is really pretty tight, so normally I would not take this all the way off. I'm doing this so I can show you. Okay, now remember those push pins I told you about that are missing? Somebody else had this apart and they left them out, except for this one right here. We are going to reuse this one. And the way you take that back out is you get in here with pliers like this. Just go underneath it like this. Take it right back out, and then we'll put this one back in where it was removed from, on the side right here. It just snaps back in, and now we have that one back in. But these, somebody else had left them out at some point, so nothing we can do about those. All right, next thing we're going to do is we're going to try to get this window down so we can unscrew these screws right inside here. Okay, now we're going to take out that 10 millimeter and that 10 millimeter. What we want to do is we want to disconnect the window and lift the window up. So now after we have these disconnected here, we pull the window up. Now we're just going to tape it up with this around the top. Just like that. Okay, just to keep the window from rolling down. All right, next thing we're going to do is we're going to take out these other bolts here. Now the regulator is ready to come out. You lift it up, move it over. Okay. And that's our regulator. What happens is it gets all chewed up inside here. The cable gets all chewed up in there and it doesn't move up and down any longer. So, all right, let's grab the new one and let's put this back together. Let's put our regulator back in there first. Now remember what I said about these screws here? These screws are actually able to stay on there, and it came with the new one. Now we'll reinstall our screws. Now we have everything laid back in there. We can tighten up the screws. Our regulator is reconnected. We're going to plug our plug back in, snap it in place. Now we have to bring this down a little bit so we can put the screws back in there. So let me lower it down and we'll put those screws back in. Okay, so now the key is back on and we're going to lower this window regulator down just to the bottom here, like that. So that way everything lines up right down in here. And now we're going to bring the window down, put the window up. I put those 2 screws in there, and now we're going to reinstall the inside insulation the best we can, because you can see it's pretty chewed up. So we'll put this back on. Now we're going to catch our panel up on top. That's it. That's it. Window's all done. As always, thanks for watching. See you on the next one.